for someone who is new to the rough mineral world.
Keep your crystals out of your mouth. LuxeRox is a crystal subscription box. You heard that right. So if you're wanting to get into crystal collecting, or if you're already a crystal collector and you want a curator, that's Nan. That's Nan and Kelly. That's what they do. They hand source all these incredible crystals and then they show up right at your door. So it's the best monthly subscription box you'll ever have. What are we looking at first?
This is one of my most popular ones. It's a green fluorite and it fluoresces under UV lights. So if you want to take your mineral to go clubbing, this is the one.
It's hip. It's the hip gem.
This is our sky blue celestite. It's kind of reminds me of rock candy, you know? It's very gemmy. So this is another one of our offerings in our monthly subscription. Comes with our stand.
That stand is the highest quality stand.
This holds all of our palm-sized specimens. Because of the shape, it actually holds up to 20 times its weight.
What do you think makes crystals so special?
There's always been this correlation between fine jewelry and gemstones, and then also how it comes in the rough form, you know? So for me, it's the romance, but I think for a lot of other people, it's the color, it's the texture, also the science and the history behind each one. I think it's fascinating.
The fixation on all of these gems going back to Roman and Greek times, and of course in ancient Chinese history, like we see a lot of celebration and elevation of natural minerals.
Rubies, you know, to your point, in ancient times, you know, like only the royalties, you know, can adorn themselves in precious gemstones, or, you know,
it was illegal. Like it was against the law to have a sapphire in Europe until like recently, like way too recently, like I think the 1700s or something like that.
And we really try to elevate the experience of starting your own collection.
It needs to be recognized that these are fine and rare materials. This is not the type of thing you're just going to find in your backyard.
This is another one of our offerings in our subscription, which is not something that you see every day. This is actually a pyrite cube. This particular one only comes from one place on Earth, La Rioja, Spain, and it forms in these beautiful, cool cubes.
As common as pyrite can be, relatively speaking, the cubic pyrite is truly rare. Like, it's amazing to see. I don't even know that I've seen cubic pyrite in real life.
You know, pyrite have different growth patterns. This is another pyrite. This is actually offered in our premium subscription for wholesalers. This is a Pyrite Sun Dollar. So they're both the same element, but different growth structure. This is quite fun. You can see there's another cube growing out of this big one. This month, September, this beautiful malachite azurite specimen.
Where's that one mine?
This one is from Morocco.
Oh, it's Moroccan.
But azurite malachite, since it's copper based, it can be found all over the world. So we have a variety of azurite malachite in Colorado.
See, you should have that in your house or in your place of business. People watching, or you should give it to someone. Oh,
fun fact, Azurite Malachite is known as the stone of transformation. So if you know someone that's going through something, this might be a good stone to gift them, to be like, hey, you know what, change is good. This is our Lavender Geode from Morocco. It's got beautiful light pale purple color on there. And all of our specimens, when we say palm size, that means it's at least 3 inches across one way or another. There's not going to be one that's ever going to be the same as far as shape and size, but they're all a good size to put on your stand. For our subscriptions, it's actually very easy to purchase one for yourself or for somebody else. It starts at $125 a month, as low as $95 a month, which to me is the same price you would pay for flowers, honestly, but it's not going to die. Or the same price you would pay for cookies to send to someone, but it won't go to your waistline.
There's no calories in crystals.
There's no calories.
Don't eat them. Do not put them in your mouth. Historically, that is a mistake people have made.
I always say don't lick your crystals. I don't know why I see that a lot.
Like halite, like if you lick halite, it has a taste. So I can see that one. I can understand wanting to lick halite, but
yes.
Not azurite.
It's just not a good idea.
Keep your crystals out of your mouth.
They last forever. Our subscription, you can skip a month, you know, if you don't like something that certain month that you're getting. We do a variety of minerals and fossils. So if you don't like it, you control the back end and you can skip a month and you can actually forward a month to a friend.
It's like Christmas morning every month.
The whole idea of LuxeRox too, for someone who is relatively new to the rough mineral world, it's a really great stepping stone, pun intended, to start your own collection. You want to really make it affordable.
And if you're someone wanting to really collect crystals, you want to make sure that what you're getting is real and natural and that it is what you think it is.
I can see why there's a lot of, like just an influx of fake and, people just wanting to make a quick buck. For us, what's really important at our core for our business is making sure we disclose, making sure that we work with a very small selective group of miners.
Like flux is to flow. Like I read on the website, it's like fluorite comes from flux, meaning to flow. Why?
It's like it like bonds them together or something.
I mean, that's really cool. What is flux used for?
Like I don't know.
Flux facilitates soldering.
The minerals that are in it that they extract to do that. Does that make sense?
That makes more sense because I'm like
fluorite.
Why would you melt this?
Fluoride, which is also in toothpaste.